Hi, I have got a Vailant boiler. I have got a RF Err message on my VRT369F wireless thermostat, in conjunction with Ecotec Plus, boiler. Obvious things like changing batteries, putting the thermostat extremely close to the receiver etc. did not help. My question are: does this mean that either my thermostat or its receiver is faulty, or is it possible that the boiler itself exhibits a problem? What is the most cost-efficient step plan for addressing this problem? Any help will be greatly appreciated.
RF Err indicates there is no radio connection to the radio receiver on the heating unit.
Relist, answer quality. The answer just rephrases the problem.
Hi, I'm Mike and I have 20+ years of experience as a plumber. I'll be glad to assist you today. You mentioned a couple of things you have tried, but have you tried the full recommissioning process?
I try to prevent going through several, costly, iterations, for example. First paying for recommissioning the boiler only to find out that the thermostat is faulty and I have to replace it. If I know that the problem is almost surely thermostat related, I just get this one replaced. If on the other hand there is a significant chance that something else causes the fault, I will have looked into these other potential causes as well.
When I mention recommissioning, what I mean is setting up the thermostat to communicate with the receiver. It is something you can do yourself, you do not need a technician to do it. If you do not have your manual, I could send you directions in about an hour when I'm back at my computer. If you can send me the model number of the thermostat and the receiver, please.
I have the VRT360F. I already use the radio signal test function on the thermostat, and resetting the thermostat to factory settings followed by this radio signal test.
Did you follow the instructions from the manual?
Yes. What I forgot to mention is that I have a red signal on the receiver, which means radio signal/E bus error.
When you changed the batteries, were the batteries corroded at all?
They were not corroded but were very old, but unused, when I put them into the thermostat several months ago.
Is there a battery icon on the display? What about the batteries you replaced with the corroded?
There is no battery icon and no corrosion. I just replaced the batteries with newly bought Duracell Ultra batteries. However, no luck.
Have you done the signal test from the manual? If you remove the cover on the receiver, do you see any LED lights, and what color are they? Mike R.41597.84489223338.
Yes, and the receiver LED light is red, which means radio signal/E bus error. I have conducted the heating request test and signal test many times without success.
The red light never flashes red while you're doing the tests.
No, it does not flash at all.
I'm on my way to the office and I have commissioning directions. I would like to send you those and see if they're the same as the ones you have. It might be about an hour from now. Is that okay?
Okay.
Very good, almost there. Are you sure about the model number for the wireless controller? They did work at one time, right? I couldn't find the model number you had. Are these directions the same? If not, can you send the model number again of both the controller and receiver? 1. Press and release the set button. This puts the receiver into learn mode. 2. Press and release the learn button on the back of the transmitter. 3. A good signal is indicated by a green flashing LED. No signal is indicated by a red flashing LED. 4. To test the transmission, press the test button on the transmitter. This will switch the relay on in the receiver irrespective of temperature. The RF test symbol appears on the thermostat display. 5. An orange LED indicates that the relay is on.
It is the VRT360F, chhttp://www.valiant.co.uk/mediaarchive/2013/10/VRT360F operating and installation manual.pdf. I have tried for instance the tests on page 41 and page 42. The buttons on the thermostat are I, F, P and a dial button. Hence different than you describe.
I see you caught me in the same position as I was yesterday. I'm away from the computer. Are you going to be available in a few hours?
Yes, I will be. Another piece of information. The thermostat worked fine and then the batteries died. After changing the batteries, I saw the error message.
If the batteries were corroded or leaking, they may have damaged the transmitter. Also, you may just have to sand the battery posts. One battery powers the display and the other powers the transmitter.
I will try the sanding.
I'm really thinking that's what it is. It's got to be something simple. I'm still a while from the computer, but I will let you know when I'm back on it.
I have attached the picture before sanding and applying vinegar.
As far as I can tell, they do look a little corroded, even a little rusty. I would be careful with vinegar and don't get anything wet.
Still no luck after sanding.
Had the battery been leaking?
No, I just double-checked.
What about the old battery? Didn't you change to new batteries?
None of them have leaked.
Okay, well, I'm on my way to the office now where the computer is. I have nothing. I read through our conversation and I must apologize for repeating the battery questions. I do not have better directions like I thought. I have gone through all of JustAnswer's archives and no one seems to have an answer. What I did find is that not a whole lot of customers are real happy about that controller. It seems that your problem is nothing new. Many have had to replace it because they had the same problem. I have been resisting telling you the answer that I did not want to suggest, but it needs to be replaced. I am sorry that it took so long to come to that conclusion. I really wanted to be able to tell you how to fix it.
Thanks for your help. It is much appreciated. Final question, do you have any suggestion for a better, wireless, controller?
I actually had been researching that for you, and it looks like to be sure that you get the best performance you would have to get a Vailant again, but my research is not over yet. But if your replaced receiver also Honeywell is very highly rated. Micr.41599.80200138889.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.